Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a really delayed late Halloween haul. So you might get to watch this throughout the year and I hope it inspires you for some stuff to pick up maybe in time for next year. I do apologise. I just didn't think anyone would be interested. And then I was like, well, do you know what? Why not? So I have some things here that I got, but I'm going to break my usual because I actually have a special gift here that I bought myself to celebrate a couple of things. And it's arrived in time for this, and I thought you might like to see what I've got because I've shared some of the items from this company before. So if you don't mind, I'm going to start with an unboxing of some beads to go on my bracelet, and then I'll show you the really cool bits that I've got, which you might be able to run out and grab now cheaper than I got them. I'm just going to move those to one side. So it is a company. So this is the bracelet that I showed for my birthday, around my birthday, from this company. So I'm not sure. I'm calling it Gnoce, New York, but that's probably completely wrong. And it is, you know, a charm bracelet. It has I can't even get my words out. Look, so it has a clasp here with the company name on it, and that clips quite nicely, and then a safety chain, because it can, otherwise everything will just tend to slip off if you don't have the safety chain with the two stoppers. So it just stops everything falling off when it's open. Now the beads that I have on here currently, so I have this beautiful bee, which my sister gifted me. That one. This one I think is just beautiful as well. So this is little butterflies, and I'm not sure, I'm going to call them daisies, and they have this little turquoise stone on them. So that's a two-tone bead that I have on this one. He is one of my favourites, which you can't see, can you? So, yep, I think he's just fantastic. Plague mask. This one, myself and my sisters each have one of these. This is to remind us of our recently deceased gran, and it was the closest we could get to a bead with the Estonian flag on it, basically. So the dark navy is to represent the black in the Estonian flag, so black, cornflower blue and white. And I have this gorgeous little heart which comes with a key. I can get it to show. Oh no, it's a little heart shape now, isn't it? There was ones with keys. Oops. And this one's just got like a little stone charm that moves around on it. And we have a face on the other side, so it's a really cool double-sided padlock. And this really amazing little, oops, tell I'm no good with this, can't you? This really amazing plant pot flower, man-eating, I don't know, plant. I just think that's hilarious. So House of Horrors or something it reminds me of, or Little Shop of Horrors, was it, with the kind of human eating plant that used to hide in there. Anyway, so this is my bracelet. So what is in here is more to go on there, and this is how it comes. So I just thought you might like to see how they come boxed. They come in the post in a bag, in a box like this, and then they often throw bits of stuff in here. So I've got a gift voucher, probably for being such a good customer, although I'll never spend that much in one go, I don't think. And then you get a maintenance card, so how to look after your jewellery. And then there's a box inside the box. So this is a nice little box. Obviously I have a number of these boxes now, and each time you order a piece of jewellery for somebody else you get another box. So just be warned. And they always come so beautifully packaged, so you always get another bag to put everything in. And just a heads up while we're doing this, when you place your orders, you always get a free bracelet. So this is a 19-inch bracelet. So this is how I managed to gift some to my sisters. So the beads, what I do is I watch for the beads to be in a sale. When the beads are in a sale, I'll buy the beads at the best price that I can get them for. And then I have spare bracelets, and I'm able to basically, sometimes you get like one free, a free bead or something. And then if I already have spare bracelets, I can gift the bracelet with the bead that I was buying for somebody else, and then also pick myself up a little treat at the same time. So there you go, there's the free bracelet. These are stainless steel, and some of the beads are silver, some of the beads are stainless steel as well. So just so you can see, it clasps out like that. And then they usually take a little bit of a snap back into place. So you know they're not going anywhere. Well, I've really hurt my thumb lately, so it's a bit of a problem for me snapping. Anyway, now I can't work out what the best way of doing this is, so you can see what we're looking at. Probably me not waving everything around under your nose, isn't it? Probably going to be this. So the first one, bought this for Halloween. So okay, so they're all in keeping with my usual kind of taste. There's nothing different about that here. And I've got this little owl to go onto my bracelet. So they're all beads from a bracelet. Front and back. The back of him's quite plain. The front of him, so cute. So I have an owl. I have a kind of celebrations for Day of the Dead, representing the Day of the Dead. So we have like a kind of Jack Skellington-esque face with a sugar skull on top. So there's lots of Jack Skellington ones on this website with a plain back. Some of them are double-sided, some are single-sided. So we have this one. It's quite hard to pick up all the detail on the face, but you can see it's quite intricately carved. And there is a couple bits of pops of colour on there with some blue, and I think there's orange in there as well. So yeah, so we have that one to go on my bracelet. And this one, because this one came out in May, I think. And I couldn't resist this one because that's how long I've been looking at it. So yes, I'd already kind of pinpointed the ones that I was going to buy for myself. Look at this. It's a cauldron with some little red beads on it, so it matches with my other red beads on my so it's a dangly charm to go on the bracelet. And it's got this little ladle handle here sticking out of the cauldron. So I just thought that was amazing, and the little handle moves, so I do want to be careful that I don't snap that off. But yeah, I mean, you couldn't not, could you? Got my owl, got my cauldron, and last but not least is this one. Look at him. So rose gold horns, his back, these holes put on my bracelet. Isn't he excellent? So fun to sit next to all my other ones. So yeah, so those are my beads to go on my new, not on my new bracelet, those are my new beads to go onto my bracelet that's already existing. So I won't do that now while you're here. We shall move on. And just because somebody asked about something, so sorry, it's my, I don't know how to do that then. Okay, so a few of the other things that I've bought from here. So I have some earrings. See, some nice big pearl earrings from this jewellery shop. And I have these. So these are ear cuffs, or one's an ear cuff, so it fits on your ear that way up. And then it's got these beautiful jewels that hang down, dangle down, so they're dangly earrings. And this one, because they're asymmetric, So this one fits the other way. This one hangs that way on the ear. So I think they're just fantastic. So these were some birthday gifts I got earlier on in the year, but just wanted to share those. One of the other ones I have is this one. I have lost a stone there, so I'm a bit disappointed, but that's another ear climber that I'm often wearing in some of my videos that I've been messaged about, so just wanted to show that one. So they're all from the same company. I have this one, so yeah, I do have a few pieces from this jewellery company, but as I say, I usually wait till there's like a deal for buy something get something free, and then I obviously pick up a couple pieces. So this one is so you've got your ear cuff, a bit for your pierced ear, so your ear cuff, your pierced ear, and then another dangly star. So it's a bunch of sparkly starfishes. This is I believe this is silver gold plated, or vermeil as some people may call it. So that's another one of my favourites. And then these were from my partner for my birthday. You're probably noticing a theme here, asymmetric. And these are great. So have the little moon and stars, if it's going to focus on them. So the little moon and stars, which is beautiful. Really, really like these, and they're quite delicate compared to my other things. Some of my things are quite big and, you know, in your face, and then sometimes I am quite dainty. But yeah, so I'm sure you wouldn't be surprised knowing what goes on my channel. And just pop those back in there so I don't lose anything. That's my little thrift shop find jewellery box. Love it. Okay, thank you for indulging with me in my quirky jewellery. Okay, so Simon from the Hermit's Cave showed one of these, which I can't remember where he saw it, but he saw it on somebody's channel. I fell in love with it and had to go and get one. So it's an incense cone burner. So you get a little pot to put inside, and then there's a little hole in there. I have used it to burn cones, but I don't have much luck with cones, to be honest. I really don't like the smell. So this is just going to sit. So this one sits on the side. So this is like a little, it's an all year round quirky thing that I have, but it might be something you might like to put out for Halloween. So I thought I'd just show it so you can see. I did go shopping in a particular shop known to people called Marks and Spencer's, and they had these biscuit tins. So they're from the food hall in Marks's, and you take the biscuits out, so it's a lid there, you pull your lid up and you take your biscuits out. Let's see if I can get it to come up. I know when I put the lid back on, I think I snapped it down incorrectly, and then there's a little candle inside and an on-off button at the bottom. So I thought these were amazing. So I got these. This one's the green one with the little bats and sparkles. I just thought, like, so much fun on the side in the kitchen. People don't need to, you know, worry about it too much. And then this one is one of the houses. Now they do Christmas houses as well like this, but I think this one could work for Christmas as well as Halloween. I don't think it has to be just for Halloween. So you can see the little candles burning away in the bottom there. Turn it on and off from the bottom, and this one is the base that comes off to get in and out. So because they're from Marks and Spencer's, they're from the food hall. So there was biscuits in these. So bonus, biscuits and decoration for Halloween. So yeah, I just thought I would show them because I think these, if you can get them now, they're going to be on sale. So you might want to go grab one. I did do a little pound shop haul, although it's not a pound for stuff, is it? It's more than a pound. So we should call it Poundland. I think like Poundland. And I have used a candle in it. You can see it's just started to turn a funny colour there. And when I show you inside, you can just see it's turning a colour inside as well. So I'm not sure if that's because the glaze hadn't quite reached in there, or really not sure what that was. And there's a hole there, and I don't know what that's for either. But it's a little pumpkin. So, you know, nothing too spooky about that one. It can sit wherever you want and no one will ask too many questions about your witchiness. And then I got these. I thought these were brilliant. Love these so much. The Nutcracker. I'm not really into the Nutcracker, but these were brilliant. So we have the pumpkin, the cat, and the skeleton. Now there were more than this, and I think they were £2.50 each, or £3 each. But yeah, so I've just got these three. But I realised afterwards they had brought out like Frankenstein and a monster, and I think there was a couple of others, a different coloured skeleton as well. So I just stuck with those, and yes, they're in the boxes because I figured it would keep them cleaner. And then this was my really cool find. Like, I didn't even know this existed. So if you've already seen one of these, you know it existed. Why didn't anyone tell me? I have no idea. So I can't wait to show you what's in there. I'll just move those out the way so it gets into shot. And this one I just bought for the sake of Halloween, actually, just to put on the side of my kitchen. So it is by Mickie Mueller. It's kind of filled with information about Halloween, and sort of her take on sort of stories and facts and myths around Halloween as well. And as we know that Halloween has its own thing depending on where you are, it changes you know, whichever country you're in. So some of this I took with a pinch of salt. Well, most of this I took with a pinch of salt because not a lot of it fits my area where I am. So but it's still a lovely little book. It's got, you know, soul cakes, there's recipes, there's things to do, harvesting of the apples, community celebrations. There's lots of stuff to do in here. And there's this little bat that flies across the page. So if I go from there, see him moving across the pages. That's a really neat trick. So there he is. Yeah, so I mean, if you want like a little light read, something to take and just, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest type thing, then this book is, I mean, it's beautifully made. It's hardback as well, so how can I, you know, you can't complain. It was £12 on Amazon, and it is really nicely made book. It's orange foil. So yeah, so I did grab this one in the end. I caved. I wasn't going to, but I did. So yeah, so there's one of those if you want to get those from the Llewellyn range. I think they're nice little shelf books. This one, however, oh my god, it is the official grimoire from Willow Rosenberg. Have you guessed who it is yet? Willow Rosenberg. Look at it. So this is her official grimoire. She left it for us. Now I'm sure you know who I mean. So the magical history of Sunnydale. I mean, how like kitschy and fun is this? April the 15th, 2003. So she's got her lore. There's a page of contents. A little bit about never been good at keeping journals, try and keep journals, her basic tools. And then we've got her rituals and things. So a spell to curse a vampire with his soul. It's very, very dark stuff in here. She has stuff for beginners. We have beauty spells, how to levitate. And then she's got like her journal keeping in here as well. The delusting spell based on DeLorean's witchcraft. We have Amy's love spell. I'm just saying something. The moment passed. Anyway, Buffy. What better gift for the slayer who has everything than a protection spell from an enthusiastic amateur witch who has at least a, what does that say? A 50, hey, maybe 60% chance of actually succeeding. My books say that protection spells work best if they are performed with others. So I've called Michael and Amy's real cauldron. I've designed it to guard specifically against supernatural harm because, yay, specificity. And then we have a protection against otherworldly forces. So yeah, I mean, you get the idea. It's all about working in Hellmouth, guarding against all those things that kept coming out of Hellmouth, all the creatures that they had to deal with. It's got things, yeah, so we do have stuff here, look, about the Wheel of the Year. There's other stuff kind of put in here. Scrying tools. It's got like a Buffy and Spike's wedding. Combining magical energies. Got the chakras. But I mean, just for the sheer fun, again, I grabbed this one from Amazon. It wasn't quite so cheap. This was £25. But what a great prop for Halloween. Spells to fight a troll. Teleportation. Mind walking. Deratting spell. Attempt number 4. And we've got some old pictures and things in here. A spell to not do spells anymore, even if someone asks you to. So, Sentence of Glamour. What's that? Oh look, there's even a fake page being pulled out and burnt here. Blessings of Gaia. Healing. Lots of vampires. I mean, you know, I'm glad I didn't go to school there. I had an awful lot of weird and wonderful creatures popping out. January 21st, 2003. A spell to locate a potential slayer. Oh, excuse me. See, I told you I don't like spiders. I don't like it when I touch them. And then we have a letter in the back with Claudia's curse on there. Or no, Cadria's curse, sorry. Pronounce it right. And then that was the dust jacket sleeve cover there, which I didn't want you to see because I didn't want to give it away. All right, thanks for indulging. It's different from the usuals, I know, and really late. Because who wants a Halloween haul on Halloween, right? I mean, that would just be crazy to actually see what we got for Halloween. But yeah, maybe this will inspire you for next year. Take care. I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.